How does work make you feel?
Amazing, responsible, and great.
Confident, brave, enthusiastic.
Work is important to me because...
Work is important to me because I foster my skills by communicating with coworkers, managers, following instructions, organization, and time management.
Having students go to work has a tremendous positive impact on their health and wellness. When they report to a workplace, put on that uniform and name tag, they know that they belong somewhere, that they are part of something important.
And just to see them grow, they learn, get jobs, their confidence, they excel, they do really well.
I've been really fortunate enough in my job to have witnessed and been a part of the incredible personal transformation and growth that occurs for my students who have started working and are doing jobs for the first time. Having students go to work in a co-op program will have a lasting, positive impact on their health and wellness for life.
In reality, many students with disabilities don't get work readiness experiences because others underestimate their abilities or misunderstand their needs, and enough workplace opportunities just aren't available. Our students deserve the chance to learn, grow, and practice the skills they need to succeed. Tell me one thing you've learned about yourself being at work.
I learned that people like me, helping them out, and they think that I'm a good worker, and I work really hard.
One thing I've learned about being myself at work is being positive.
At work, I learned I am nervous talking to people, but I practice.
TDSB OTPT Services received a Ministry of Education grant to respond to these inequities and developed an initiative called Hire This Kid. In collaboration with TDSB SLP Services, Hire This Kid aims to build relationships with employers, expand student work readiness opportunities, and create resources to support employers. Hire This Kid has connected with over 500 employers who have given feedback about how TDSB can better support both employers and students. Employers have been telling us,
we want to know more about neurodiversity.
We want to know what accommodations are most helpful to students with disabilities.
We want to know how to prioritize safety for all.
Knowing how to interact with customers is an important skill.
Hire This Kid has been developing resources and strategies to address these priorities and to ensure employers feel heard and supported. What strengths have neurodivergent employees brought to your workplace?
I think neurodivergent employees bring different points of views and problem-solving approaches to the team. So sometimes the way they see things might be a bit different. And a lot of my neurodivergent employees, they come up with very unique solutions where we've never thought about it. And I'm like, oh, actually, that works. Yeah, I really appreciate their honesty and direct form of communication.
What advice do you have for potential employers looking to hire inclusively?
I think for neurodivergent employees, a lot of people see them as someone who's different and doesn't fit in with the team. But a lot of times, I think as an employer, what you want is, you want to look for the individual strengths of every single person in the team. The second thing would be to make small changes to make things more accessible and inclusive. So for example, we have like checklists, we have flexible scheduling. We also have like, when we do interviews, the questions are sent ahead of time. So things like that, small changes that will make the process more inclusive for everyone. And I think the most important part of it all is to value neurodivergent voices. We need to ask the neurodivergent people exactly what works for them and what they actually want.
How can your manager help you in the workplace?
My manager can ask me if I need help, and that's important.
At work, my manager can help me by giving me clear instructions.
What would you tell employers looking to hire students like you?
So I should hire students like me to help our community.
Employers should hire students because it helps students be independent.
We have got a couple of workplaces that They love every one of our students. Every time we go in, they accept our students to a point where it's like, we don't even have to ask. They say, bring the next one. Well, we always ask them to give it a try. We always ask them, just give them a try. Just give us one chance, right? And we'll prove them that they can do it.
Learn more about Hire This Kid by visiting the TDSB OTPT Google site. By clicking on the Resources tab, you can access the Hire This Kid page. Here, you will find information about Hire This Kid, how interested employers can partner with us, and the resources available to current co-op partners. If you're interested in partnering with Hire This Kid, visit the TDSB OTPT website at this link. Or scan this QR code.